The most powerful tool for modern economics is not cash and it's not algebra, rather it is the pencil. Because with the pencil, you can recreate the world. And that is exactly what we need. I think all of us are in agreement that after the global financial crisis of 2008 and also the economic crises that many of our nations are in, it is a necessity that we rethink the foundations of modern economics, and with that involves rethinking the role of business in the 21st century. Now, economics is a study of scarce resources, and the scarcities that our modern world is confronted with were different and are very different to the scarcities that, for example, Milton Friedman and his colleagues in Chicago were confronted with in their post-World War II era. Scarcities are different, however, our economic systems have not changed, and the gaps between rich and poor, between right and left, etc., are getting now so wide that we can no longer afford to adjust or address, actually, those gaps with just CSR or corporate philanthropy. Even though they're good, we need to fundamentally rethink now the nature of business. The Economics of Mutuality helps us to do that. Economics of Mutuality is not just about purpose, but it is about achieving purpose, a company's purpose. And it's important to note that the original word for company is co-panis, two words put together. And co-panis means actually the sharing of bread. So it was always the role of the company, the corporation, in the past to actually provide for the well-being of not only their employees, but also of the communities that they were in. And it's only in the last 50 years that we have lost this. The Economics of Mutuality helps us to define a new and workable purpose for corporations, and that is to create profitable solutions for people and planet without that profit creating problems for people and planet. Actually, companies have to get in now on solving the problems that we as a planet are confronted with. And this is a major opportunity for companies. And that is why we set up the Rotterdam Center for the Economics of Mutuality. The Netherlands is a unique country. Why? Because we have been used to stakeholder capitalism. We have been used to having to consider more stakeholders than just the shareholders in business for many years now. And we also are used to models such as the Rhineland model. We've been used to those kind of models for years now. Another reason why we set up the Rotterdam Center for the Economics of Mutuality is that the Economics of Mutuality is not new. It was developed by the Mars Corporation, yes, the candy bars, because the founding father of Mars actually wrote that into the founding articles of the company, that they would strive towards a mutuality of goods and services and benefits between the company and its shareholders, but also its distributors, its employees, even its competitors. And that's something that they have done very well for more than 80 plus years. And Mars now, in cooperation with the Oxford University Business School, they have done case studies on almost 50 multinational corporations in different industry sectors, in different geographies of the world. And what has been the result? The result has been that in every geography, in every case, companies that consider shareholders other than just themselves perform better than companies that work only on the basis of profit maximization. And so we at the Rotterdam Center for Economics of Mutuality want to now focus our attention on SME class businesses and startups. The research in Oxford has been done on multinational corporations, and what Oxford has meant for multinationals, we want to mean now for SMEs and startups. And why the Netherlands? Another good reason is because a very large share of the GDP of the Netherlands that comes from business comes from SME companies.